Malaysia overtook Thailand in terms of tourism, so I came to Kuala Lumpur to figure out what the hype is about. These are my first impressions. First off, Kuala Lumpur is insanely modern. This city is absolutely beautiful. Very clean, very safe, and honestly a very pretty looking city. It's not as wild or as exciting in my opinion as Bangkok. You have no idea what to do. But some of the views are just absolutely insane. Like this was a random rooftop I decided to check out, and it's literally one of the top 5 best views I've ever seen. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
After recently traveling to Malaysia from the United States, the first thing I noticed is how much cheaper everything is here. For example, a 1-hour taxi ride including traffic from the airport to downtown Kuala Lumpur was only $15. Public transportation is also cheap. 60 cents for a subway ride and 25 cents for a bus ride. And check out how modern and clean the buses are here. Now let's check prices at Starbucks. For a grande, it's $2.30 for an Americano and $3.50 for a latte. How about meals? For this 3-course meal that included soup and main entree and dessert, I paid $7 with service fee included. And this was in the city center of Kuala Lumpur. Cool, right?
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Selamat datang kembali di Ami Story. Bayangkan Anda tiba di Kuala Lumpur seorang diri, tanpa sebarang perencanaan. Tidak tahu hendak kemana, belum ada card SIM, belum tukar uang, malah belum pasti bagaimana hendak ke hotel. Situasi seperti ini pasti membuat ramai orang berasa cemas. Namun, kisah kali ini membuktikan bahwa dengan sikap tenang, berani mencoba, dan sentiasa bersikap positif, setiap cabaran ketika mengembara boleh diatasi dengan baik.
It's a random Tuesday in Kuala Lumpur and look at this skyline, people jogging, the grass perfectly cut. Look at this, oh my god, look at this park, it's gorgeous, look at that.
Traveling Southeast Asia has made me realize that the term third world is stupid and outdated. I'm in Malaysia right now. A lot of people call Malaysia a third world country. Look at this skyline. It is so pleasant to walk around. What are most US cities in, like fourth world, fifth world? This is so much better and it's only a fraction of the price too.
Ich verstehe jetzt offiziell, warum jeder sagt, Malaysia ist underrated. Erklärt mir, warum keiner nach Kuala Lumpur kommt. Gebt euch das. Ich bin hier beim KLCC Park und es ist einer der schönsten Dinge, die ich je gesehen habe. Hier gab es eben eine große Wassershow. Wasser ging wirklich bis nach da oben. Wir haben hier die Twin Tower. What the hell? Die sehen in echt nochmal so viel krasser aus. Aber ich komme generell auf alles wirklich nicht klar. Dann geht es hier in den Park rein. Einfach alles so wunderschön. Also falls ihr nach Südostasien kommt, ist euer Zeichen, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia nicht zu skippen.
Allahu Akbar. We are back in Kuala Lumpur. I've missed this place. You know, there's something about this city that I just love. When I was driving in there, looking at the skyline, how beautiful it is, and then when you come right into the city, you see how clean it is. The food here is amazing, the people are amazing, the service is amazing. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm only here for a few days. Came to do some shopping and refill my Louis Vuitton aftershave. I've been missing it. So yeah, I'm just out for a stroll, taking in the scenes. I'll take you up to the top of my hotel and show you the view up there. Yalla yalla. You know, one of my favorite things about Kuala Lumpur is the infinity pools that you get at some of the locations. This one is incredible. Unfortunately, it was closed when I arrived, but I'll be making use of it tomorrow. And you know, this place, I only paid 34 English pounds. Crazy prices. Anyway, hope you're all well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
If anyone tells you to skip out Kuala Lumpur, show them this. Oh my god.
Malaysia is the most underrated country in Southeast Asia. I just spent a month there and here's what I think. Everyone actually speaks English there. It's also relatively clean compared to the other countries in the region. And the food in Malaysia is the best I've tasted across all of the world. Kuala Lumpur is also super modern with great infrastructure. And it's way less touristy than Thailand. The country is Muslim, so I thought it was going to be super strict, but you can actually buy alcohol. They have nightclubs. It's not as great as other countries, and alcohol is quite expensive. If that's what you're looking for, don't go to Malaysia. One thing I forgot to say is how cheap Malaysia is. I found that some things are actually cheaper than in Thailand, but some things like alcohol, for example, are more expensive. One of the downsides with Malaysia is that it's not as flashy as other countries. It doesn't have so many tourist attractions, but it's definitely a great place to live long term.
Welcome to Malaysia. These are the Petronas Towers, one of the world's largest buildings, and look at this beautiful Malaysian skyline. Something you have to admire about Malaysia, their skyline is magnificent, and look at this, they're still building. I'm so excited to be back in my favorite country. Wow, look how big this Christmas tree is. They don't even celebrate Christmas that much, and they still do everything big here in Malaysia. Let's go in this gigantic mall and see how it is. If you love shopping, Malaysia's the place to be. Malaysia has some of the world's largest shopping malls. Just look at this place, gigantic. Something also Malaysia is famous for is its food. We could eat inside of this mall, but I want to take you to a more traditional area in Kuala Lumpur. Let me show you. We have arrived at our second destination. This is Kampung Baro, Kuala Lumpur's last remaining village. Over here you can get some great food at a great price. Let's go inside and get some food. I love Malaysian food. Check it out. This is nasi kerabu. So it's a blue rice dish famous here in Malaysia. Got some chicken over there, an egg, some fish crackers, some coconut shavings, some vegetables. Ooh, and to top it off we have sambal and this beautiful iced tea. The way to eat in Malaysia is to mix all flavors and scoop it up with a spoon and eat it. Bismillah. So many different flavors and textures running through my mouth right now. It's spicy, it's crunchy, it's soft from the rice. Also have some coconut flavor. Ooh. Nasi kerabu is where it's at. Just finished the food and it was delicious. Another delicious meal here in Malaysia. Only 13 ringgit, not a bad price. So let me know, what's your favorite Malaysian food? What food should I try out next? And also, where should I go? Don't forget to follow me and I'll see you later.
Perjalanan ini mengajar kita bahwa persediaan memang penting. Tetapi jangan terlalu takut jika perkara tidak berjalan seperti yang dirancang. Jangan malu untuk bertanya kepada orang tempatan karena masih ramai insan yang sudi membantu dengan ikhlas. Gunakan pengangkutan awam untuk berjimat, sentiasa peka terhadap persekitaran, dan hargai setiap pengalaman baru. Kadangkala, detik yang paling tidak dirancang itulah yang akan menjadi kenangan paling berharga dalam hidup kita.
What's your first impression of Malaysia?
First, it's very hot country.
In your country, Ukraine, what kind of weather do you have? Do you have winter?
4 seasons.
4 seasons?
4 seasons, yeah.
Unfortunately, Elvira, we only have either rain or panas terik here in Malaysia.
Yeah.
First impressions in this new country called Malaysia. I just arrived 10 minutes ago, and from what I've seen so far, look at that around me, like it's much more developed than Thailand, for example. The cars, more developed. I don't know about the food. People are speaking good English here. Most people, much better English. Hey! Apparently they're nice. There's a lot of mountains around. When I arrived with the train, I saw a lot of mountains on the side. Beautiful. And there's no tourists. I arrived in this new town called Kedah, and there's no tourists here, so I like it. I don't like tourists. I'm not a tourist. I'm a traveler. I like to talk to locals. I don't just stay with tourists and, you know, I like to talk to locals. I like to learn the culture. I like to talk. I like to be integrated in the culture. Look at that. And right now I am in Alor Stellar. What is that? Probably like the square here. Malaysia is a Muslim country. The majority of people are Muslim. So hopefully it will be okay to connect with people. It's not going to be too hard for me. There's one thing you need to know is that Malaysia was the first country that I wanted to go when I talked about Southeast Asia. And the reason why I went to Thailand first was because it was easier with the flights and stuff. I stayed a total of 2 months in Thailand, and now I can stay 3 months maximum in Malaysia.
If you were to ask me what I would change about Malaysia, it's probably going to be the way how they promote their tourism. Because it's such a hidden part, it's a small piece of heaven, hidden between Thailand that everyone heard of, Singapore, and Indonesia. Indonesia has been heard of from the point of view of Bali, right? But Malaysia, it's right in the middle, and from a promotion perspective, I haven't heard about Malaysia as much as one should praise Malaysia until I've actually moved here. I've never been in Malaysia, I've never been to Southeast Asia until I moved to Malaysia. And obviously now I've been here for 3 years, I've traveled around, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. So yes, it's very hard to find something that's not good about Malaysia.
KL, you see people that are in poorer conditions, and then you see people that are living in the skyscraper. This is something I did not like very much. We arrived yesterday, right off the bat, taking the transportation from the airport. Here you are surrounded by jungle, so immediately you say, okay, I sort of understand where I am at. And then as you get into the center, you start seeing like these buildings getting taller and taller and taller and taller.
Yeah.
And then with just a quick walk around, in between Tang as well as KLCC, you can see like different people of different cultures like coming together. And the food is incredible as well.
What have you been eating?
Namak and laksa. I tried also some Sri Lankan food yesterday. This is what I mean, because coming from Europe, you don't get this close to this many different food options. Something I did not like, I would say that it's a bit too varied in terms of social structure. Even in KL, you see people that are in poorer conditions, and then you see people that are living in the skyscraper. This is something I did not like very much, but it's also something that is expected. Even walking in the center, you see people that are not, that don't have a home. So that part I did not like. But okay, this is in all big cities. You go to Paris, you go to New York, you have this sort of thing. But I don't have the more general image to say that the whole of KL is like that.
Culture shocks when I first got to Malaysia. It is much more diverse than other Asian countries I've been to. Japan, for example, is very Japanese, while Malaysia has 3 major races living amongst each other in harmony. They have deep cultural pockets and appreciate each other's foods. Not only is English widely spoken, but everyone speaks like 3 languages at a minimum. So impressive. Has to do with the multicultural aspect and being an important training hub historically. English is also taught and required at schools. People are friendly and chill, maybe it's tropical climates, but it was so easy to make friends, and they always invited me to food and showed me around. It's modern yet traditional. There's super developed mega malls, apartment complexes, and new cafes popping up all the time. Yet it maintains lots of temples and religious structures given a large Muslim population, but all religions are welcome. Everyone is big on food since eating out is generally affordable and so good.
When it comes to underrated destinations, I'm always screaming Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. From affordable cuisine with breathtaking views to luxury experiences at amazing prices, like this Bridgerton afternoon tea, KL definitely delivers. We're talking mouth-watering Indian food, endless activities, and sights to see like the iconic Batu Caves. But what I really love, the range of the stays. For just $40, you can book this gorgeous and affordable Airbnb. Add $10 more and you've got this one with KL tower views and even a peek at the Twin Towers. This Airbnb really comes alive at night, but it's still worth it during the day. Double your budget and you can enjoy this comfortable hotel room with room service under $20 and great city views. But if you're craving top tier luxury, I'm talking full service, stunning skyline views, aromatherapy, bubble baths, a la carte complimentary breakfast. You can get all of that for less than half the usual price, around $300. Kuala Lumpur is truly a must visit. I loved everything about it, except for the Arte by Thomas Chan. No shade. My 5-day itinerary is available now at where'sparis.com. Use code TRAVEL for money off.
Sebagai nasihat, kemanapun kita pergi, bawalah sikap rendah hati, hormati budaya setempat, dan sentiasalah bersyukur atas setiap kemudahan yang kita nikmati. Jangan biarkan rasa takut menghalang impian untuk meneroka dunia, kerana keberanian sering membuka pintu kepada pengalaman yang luar biasa. Terima kasih kerana bersama Ami Story. Jika anda menyukai perkongsian seperti ini, jangan lupa tekan butang suka, kongsi kepada rakan-rakan dan langgan saluran ini untuk lebih banyak kisah inspirasi. Jumpa lagi dalam video yang akan datang. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera.